everybody on YouTube. Figured I'd come out here this morning. We're supposed to have a couple days of poor sun, which isn't bad. So I figured I'd come out here and just turn off the charge controller, and right away on the first morning I saw that there was a lot of sag in the line. You can see how it's sagging, and it actually almost comes close to touching together. So some of you may be right. The deer may have tried to jump it, might have tried to do something different, but also you can look and see that every grape that's along this side of the fence, like I said, because we came out in the comments, I did purposely place it right along here to kind of offer them as a little tease. Every one of these grapes still have their leaves on it. So it's just day one. Just thought I'd shoot this little clip, and then we'll give a video update here, just kind of along the way, and see how we're doing. But it looks like right now, if it was a deer that got into it, because I didn't turn it on until dark, just shut it off after dark, so I'm assuming that we may have got some activity. Okay, so it has been 2 weeks since we set up our electric fence for the deer. And as you saw in the earlier part of the clip, the very first night after the deer came through, the wires were all messed up. If you look at the wires right here, we have not had them jarred or anything since that, so it's been pretty much 13 days worth of nothing. Look at the grapes. They are starting to grow vertical again, which is amazing because they kind of stopped that growth. Pretty much all the leaves. In a few, probably a few more days, I'll come in here and actually start nipping off the areas that I do not want the plant to send any growth towards, which is this would be an area. But we are feeling great now about where we're at with the deer. But now we'll share our next problem that we've got coming on. It's right over here. It is these little Japanese beetles. So for some reason, these little guys have started taking a liking to the grapes. They're also on some of our fruit trees. But I'll share with you right now what we've done. So last year, we had all of our habaneros that we had towards the end of the season. We kept those and dehydrated them. So we took all of that hot stuff, I don't know, so hot that it makes my eyes just water just when it gets, when I poured it out of the jar. So what we did was we steeped it, made a nice concentrated solution. So I took about, maybe a quarter of a cup to half a cup of habaneros that were dehydrated, put them into 2 cups of water, just hot water, and let them steep for a couple hours. Then I took that and mixed it with about, I think it was an eighth of a cup of Dawn dishwashing soap yesterday, and I sprayed all of our fruit trees. I wasn't sure what it was going to do. I was reading somewhere that this could potentially help, so we tried it. And I wasn't sure if I was going to come out and all the fruit trees were going to be dead today, but when I walked by them this morning, they looked like they were alive. And now we'll go walk over and see if that may be a solution for helping us with the attack now on the grapes. Because yesterday I didn't see anything attacking the grapes, but now today we do see it. So let's go walk over and look at some of the fruit trees and see what we've got. Okay, so we are at one of our apple trees right now. And I'm looking it over. Sprayed it yesterday. There's quite a few more on here, but so far what I've seen, I've got this one here, which I don't really like, and then I see one more right up here. So hopefully we'll go check a few more fruit trees and see how they're doing. So we just looked at an apple tree. Now we're looking at an Asian persimmon. This one had a lot on it yesterday, and you can still see, there's 3 just on these 2 leaves. So we're gonna take them down there and give them a little stomping, but you can see what they do to the leaves. So they start putting holes in them, start really defoliating the plant, and it really cuts back. You can see they're targeting specifically the new growth first. None of the old leaves at all have anything in there, so it's all the newer growth. So I guess in my opinion, what I read, what I talked about doing as far as with the kind of the habanero juice, I would say it had a little bit of an impact, but to be honest with you, comparing today versus yesterday, they're probably 50-60% as far as how many's on there. So maybe we'll do a follow-up video here soon, and we'll actually set it up using a little neem oil, and we'll see how the differences are. But right now we definitely need to do something a little different, because I hate to lose all the some of the fruit that we've got on the apple trees, plus then hate to see all the new growth on the existing trees we've got, because this is we're counting on next year to get a little higher height, and then hopefully this tree should be able to start bearing next year, as far as from what I understand, based on the signs that we saw this year on the Asian persimmon. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Definitely want to talk just 1 second. Appreciate the comments as far as those that are saying, hey, you might want to try this, that, and the other. I did see some people that sent some very good links to other stations. That was really good ideas for the deer. And I think the one thing I saw, though, there were some folks that just continued to kind of say, no, it won't work, no, it won't work. Well, I'll be honest with you, we don't say that on our homestead. We don't say the word not, can't. Because I'll be honest with you, if you put your time and energy into it, you can do anything you want. And for those of you that think you can't, that's on you. Because I guarantee, if your will's out there and your desire's there, you'll make it better. Thank you for watching.